but that's what I'm doing. That's what I was doing.
Well, how's your time been in Lexington so far?
It's awesome. I love being here. It's one of my favorite places to go in the SEC, and even just flying in this morning, all the trees are changing colors, and it just feels like football. It feels like what's going to be a really exciting November, and this is where it all starts. And the fact that the SEC championship goes through Lexington and obviously Baton Rouge too, and we get to be at this site, just really excited about it. And I think you can feel the excitement amongst these fans of how big this is, and they know it. So it's great to be here.
When you saw the SEC schedule come out, did you ever imagine that you would be in Lexington, Kentucky on the, 2nd and the 3rd of November?
Look, I didn't, but we should have. And it's funny because if you think back to Coach Stoops and even some of the players' kind of strategy at SEC Media Days and some of the things they said, we should have been paying closer attention to them. It was like this quiet confidence that they had, and I think everyone just sort of dismissed it, which wasn't fair, but now they're the ones, sitting here laughing at all of us for being wrong about everything. And I really do believe that when you look back on this season, just nationally, Kentucky, no matter what happens tomorrow, is going to be one of the best stories of the year. And certainly it starts with Benny Snell and Josh Allen, but what you also see is a wonderful kid in Terry Wilson, and so much that's gone into these guys who have really rallied around each other. So I think as a group, they're really special. It's not just those star players that we keep talking about.
You're from Florida, and how difficult it was for you to wear a Georgia jersey?
Oh my goodness. So for those who don't know, I lost a bet last week with Maria Taylor, who went to Georgia. We were just doing a little friendly rivalry thing for the Florida-Georgia game, and I'll be honest, I kind of knew it was a bad bet to make because Georgia's just a better team, but I thought, whatever, we'll see what happens. And unfortunately, Florida lost, which meant I had to wear a Georgia jersey, do Georgia cheers. It hurt me to my core, and I haven't gotten over it yet. I'm not sure if I ever will. And, but it would have been worth it if she had done Florida cheers in a Florida jersey. So I felt like the payoff would have been cool, but unfortunately, I was the one who lost the bet. Very sad.
Kentucky's defense has been the backbone of this team, but what do you think their offense needs to do to win tomorrow?
Yeah, it's a good point. Their defense has fueled a lot, but I actually think that the matchup against Georgia is a little more favorable even than like a Missouri with what Missouri does well. To me, for their offense to do well, a lot of it does rely on Terry Wilson. I believe he should be the quarterback for the entire game and, stick with him. And obviously, I'm not a football coach, but I think you kind of have to give him that chance and maybe get some stuff going early, some easy screen passes, some things to get him comfortable, to get him in a rhythm, and to really make the defense think about Terry Wilson more than they do Benny Snell, because we all know when that happens, Benny can really get going. And I believe that that's really kind of the recipe to success against Georgia. Georgia's defense is susceptible, especially to a mobile quarterback, and obviously that's what Terry Wilson is.
Laura, you've participated in gymnastics championships, softball, World Series. Can you compare the anticipation of this game, because it's monumental in the eyes of Kentuckians like myself, but can you feel the buzz nationally and since you've been here locally?
Yeah, you can definitely feel the buzz nationally. And look, I never want to take anything away from other sports, because I think anytime it's a championship environment, it's really special. And just competing for any type of championship means more, obviously, than your regular game. But, every one has its own brand of excitement, and I think what we're feeling right now on the eve of the SEC East being decided right here really does kind of give you chill bumps and makes you think about, imagine Kentucky running out of the tunnel there in Atlanta to take on whoever the West representative is going to be. Right, it makes you cheer. So, so anyway, I think when you put your mind there and think about it that way tangibly, it does make it really exciting.